Today in this video, I am going to be comparing the Rose Pocket Oracle with the regular Rose Oracle. I'm Rebecca Campbell. I am an Oracle card creator and intuitive guide, and I'm also the creator of this Oracle. The Rose Oracle, the big size Oracle, this has been my baby. It was within me for such a long time, and it's one of my most popular oracles. And so when my publisher asked me if I wanted to create a pocket oracle, I knew out of all my oracles, it would be the Rose Oracle. But interestingly, at first I was a little bit hesitant because I didn't want the quality to be not as good. And I was like, if it's so tiny, like, can you use the cards as well? And so I was a little bit skeptical, if I'm honest. And interestingly, my publisher said, let's just wait until we do a couple of other people's oracle decks and you can see them and see how you like them. And then you can decide if you do want to do that. And interestingly, I got a couple of pocket oracles and absolutely loved them. I could have decided to go with this a similar box as this one, but I ended up, after trying several out, going with the tin box. And I must say, I'm very surprised at how much I love the Pocket Oracle. And in my own practice, since having the Pocket Oracle as well as my regular one, I've actually been using the Pocket Oracle even more. I'm someone who likes taking oracle cards with me in my handbag, but also when I travel, I always have altars wherever I go, in hotel rooms or wherever I am, staying at a friend's house, I'll pull a card and have a little candle or a little statue or something. And that will be the anchor for my spiritual practice, for just shifting the energy in the space that I'm in. And I got to say, the Pocket Oracle really allows you to do it. It is considerably lighter. I prefer the tin. The reason I decided to go with the tin box was because it's way more durable. And I think that's what you're after when you're wanting the Pocket Oracle. Like, I feel like it can just be in my handbag without me having to worry about like makeup kind of getting on it, or I am a Virgo. People think Virgos are really tidy. I'm not that tidy. I'm very organized, but I don't know. I'm kind of always moving on to the next thing. Might be my Aries moon, but yeah, I'm not that tidy. And so being able to clean it, if I'm having it in my handbag or in the car, and or traveling with it on an airplane, like, it's just so much more durable. The first difference of the regular size with the mini, the baby rose, and that's what it reminded me of. I was like, oh gosh, I have to get some little baby roses when I launch this. So I'll need to do that. It's not rose season yet. They're almost coming. So I'll do that when the roses are here. But the main difference with the box is, obviously this is tin and this is cardboard. The regular size box has the triangular box here. So yeah, that's different. We open it up like that. There is a guidebook for both of them. Obviously, this one is slightly thicker, so you can see them together. And it is a little bit more condensed, but it's more condensed in space than anything else. We did need to reduce down some of the card names, but only slightly. So none of the cards have really changed. It's just some of the card sublines just needed to lose a word or two. The full pack has the belly band, just here. Unlock the sacred mysteries of the rose. So if I just open this up here, and the full deck also has the attunement card. So if you use that regularly, that is not in card form, but you can find the prompt to find the attunement online. So you're not really missing out if you don't use that attunement card on the regular. I'll just show you the guidebook actually. So pretty much everything is the same. We've just cut down a couple of little things. But if I just take you through to our first card. So we'll begin with After the Rain. You can see there is no picture. Normally in the large guidebook, there is a picture of the the card. There's just no picture here. So, but again, I don't know if you're really losing out. In the main guidebook as well, this is split onto 2 pages rather than 3. But yeah, everything else it's somehow just managed to kind of really get in there. So it's kind of cute, the guidebook. And so I think also the little, the mini deck, if you really have worked with the Rose Oracle and you know the card descriptions as well, like you probably don't even need the guidebook after a little while, but at first you really want to get to work with it. I thought we'd be missing out on a lot by going the smaller deck, the guidebook, but I actually don't think that's the case. So I am going to talk you through the cards in just a sec, but I want to show you first the thing I love the most about the Pocket Oracle, and that is it's so much easier to use it like a altar. So if we just pull a card, let me get a card that I want to have as a little altar. So when I am traveling, I will literally just place this against the box, and it actually rests so beautifully like a little altar. So yeah, that's another benefit of the Pocket Oracle. So I'm going to do a flip through of the 2 decks now. After the rain, the anointed, the bloom, the breathing rose, brothers of the rose, the bud, the child within, codes of the seeds. Come to me, the crowning, the fertile void, the grandmothers, the great mother. Healing is happening. The Motherline. This is actually one difference. So healing the Motherline was too long, and so this card is called the Motherline, and this one's called Healing the Motherline. And you'll see the sub, it's another great example of, we've got ancestral work, healing individuation, healing ancestral work, Motherline, growing up. It's interesting, I remember taking that challenge and I felt like nothing was really wasted here, because I felt like individuation kind of summed it up, this growing up, and ancestral work felt like it did the healing and Motherline all together, and we've got Motherline there. So I remember my writing teachers telling me it's harder to write a short letter than a long one. But if you can be succinct, you can pack more meaning into things. So held, again, we can see the subline. This one just says unseen help, support, community. And this one just doesn't have the sureness of the soil in it. But the card meaning in the guidebook is the same. The Holy Grail, again, Inner Quest is not in here, but Stop the Endless Searching. Don't think it changes the meaning at all. Lineage of the Rose, Morning Dew, Mother Rose, the Mystic Rose, Open, Plant Yourself Here, Rapture, Release the Petals, The Return, the Reunion, the Rose Garden. Again, you can see, be gentle with yourself, self-kindness. It's just another way of saying it. The Rose of Venus, the Rose Thread, Rose Without Thorns, the Sacred Union, the Sacred Waters, the Second Bloom, Sophia, Sub Rosa, the Sun, temple of the rose, the thorn, trust the seasons, the wastelands, we are nature, whispers of Mother Earth, and the wild rose. So I am loving the Pocket Oracle. I loved creating this oracle. I created it with my illustrator, Katie Louise, and it was interesting working with the rose as a guide, which really is what we're doing when we're working with the Rose Oracle. I'm inviting us to explore the ancient feminine mysteries and to connect in with the rose as well as being the queen of all the flowers and part of this sacred intelligence of all of life and femininity. She's also an ancient symbol of goddesses of old. And so we are connecting in with the essence of the rose, the spirit of the rose, but also the great mother herself, original mother, the goddess through all of her different faces. And so these are the goddess oracle deck, if I was to have one. And the rose has been a big part of my journey. You can read all about it in my book, Light is the New Black, and many of my creations. I tell the story, including in this guidebook, I tell an amazing story about how I came to live in a rose cottage. The other reason I love the Pocket Oracle is I just love how easy it is to shuffle. I had thought that I would, because I have quite big hands, I thought it was going to be like really awkward, and I was going to be like, being with like these tiny little cards, and I wouldn't be able to do it properly. But I actually really like it. The paper stock of these cards is slightly different. It's not as thick as these cards, only slightly. Like you can barely tell, but I actually really like it. And even just like the spreading of the cards, it's really, really easy to do. And I think that is that paper stock. Yeah, really, really lovely. Perfect for if you're traveling, perfect if you just want to take them on the go with you. Maybe if you're reading professionally, it's really a great size deck to have. And I don't think you're missing out on quality or dexterity or anything like that. So I love the Pocket Oracle. So that is my little reveal of the Rose Pocket Oracle, which is a mini version of the regular Rose Oracle. I'm Rebecca Campbell. I am a deck creator and an intuitive guide, and it has been wonderful to be with you today and walk you through the Rose Oracle and Rose Pocket Oracle.